Welcome, and thank you for taking a few minutes to learn a little bit about our ZENatlas product. It was designed for sales and delivery teams that are under constant pressure to design viable, secure, and supportable solutions. Often before that, they have all the details about the environment. At the same time, critical factors like product lifecycle, vulnerabilities, platform risk are easily missed early in the solutioning process. ZENatlas brings that critical data directly into the solutioning process. The platform provides visibility into product lifecycle, known vulnerabilities, and architectural guidance, allowing teams to make informed decisions early when it's easy to change and less expensive. In the short recorded demo I'm going to provide here, you'll see how ZENatlas provides sales and delivery architects and engineers with design solutions with real-time awareness of that end-of-life product information, security, receive guided recommendations that improve the quality and consistency of their solutions, reduce the rework and delivery risk by validating decisions up front, and it's going to accelerate the path from discovery through delivery with a shared singular source of truth. Whether you're shaping a proposal, validating the feasibility of something, or preparing to execute a transformation plan, ZENatlas makes solutioning more efficient, predictable, and defensible. So let's jump in and take a quick look at the product. This is the main screen. Once you have an account on ZENatlas, this is the main screen that you'll see. As you can see, we start out with a very telling few pieces of data. The first one is hardware platforms that we support. 4,118 hardware platforms are known to the system. So this is a very, very strong representation of the industry. On the software side, the same thing. 1,025 platforms are known to the software. So you can get a ton of information out of the product. So that kind of covers like the center, the main thrust of the dashboard. And you can see all your past reports up here. But when you go down the left-hand side, you get the dashboard, hardware platforms, software platforms, vulnerabilities, and then reports from past batch and that analysis that you've done. So what I'm going to do right now is kind of jump up and just go into hardware platform, right? So I'm going to do a server because most of us deal with servers, right? And I'm just going to go DL380. I'm looking for a DL380, and I'll just take the Gen 11, right? I mean, it's just convenient. So let's grab this. And as you can see, right, you get a ton of information about the risk of the server. So we do an assessment of the risk of the server. We kind of provide you, look, this server, if you looked at some products, they would say that this is not end of life. Yeah, but in July 31st, it is going to be end of life. So if I'm looking at a solution I'm deploying today, do I really want to use a product that in 3 months is going end of life? You might want to consider. And then obviously we walk through compatibility issues, best practices, compliance, modernization, all these things, right? Supported platforms. So it's just a wealth of information around the hardware platforms. You go down to software, right? And let's take operating systems for servers. And let's say I go to Windows and I'm doing Windows 2025. Boom. Risk assessment. Now, this is based on the product. So this is Windows itself at release. And there are various versions is how you would find out what version is. Obviously, versions determine remediations and vulnerabilities that are remediated. So you'd have to look for the specific version you're in. But I'm just trying to give you guys a good high-level walkthrough of this, right? So there's a low life cycle risk. This product isn't going away. There's a lot of vulnerability risk here that you need to address. So it isn't saying that you haven't remediated them. It's saying that this platform released with a lot of known vulnerabilities today, or has a lot of known vulnerabilities today that would need to be remediated.
So if I was as a new business architect or as a operations guy taking on a new environment, I'm not going to want to have to look up every single server as I go through the system, or every storage array, or every network switch. So, and I just want to show you this real quick. When you go up to hardware, we look at servers, we look at network, we look at storage, we look at security products, we look at semiconductor products, we look at infrastructure in general. So we don't just look at storage products, we don't look at server products, we look at all of them. So the great news for you is you can kind of get a bill of materials from a client and you can run this tool in seconds. And I'm going to show you how to do that right now. So if you go here, you can obviously type in a single product name, but if you click this little cloud button here, you're going to get either you can upload a CSV file or a text file, or you can just literally paste the list of clients. And for demo purposes, I'm just going to paste the list of servers that I got from a previous engagement we had. So, and obviously nothing confidential here. It's just models and things like that. And then what I have to do is go up to the top and give it a name. So I'm going to call this ABC World. Right? And now what I'm going to do is say, perform a bulk search, right? And watch how fast this goes. So this is amazing to me how quick this product works. So we literally 2 seconds, 35 device types analyzed with all the CVEs, product lifecycle information, all of that stuff was that quick to process. If I want to, and I can go down this list and show you, here's your risk. What's your most risky platform? So this Cisco platform is the most risky, right? UCS B200 M4, it's a risky platform. So you can go down the list here and kind of identify your high risk profiles. Um, we tell you where the specific vulnerabilities are and what level of vulnerability it is. So you can just, I think you could probably spend days just drilling through all the opportunities you have. And if you want to take this data out so you can share it with your client, we provide two exports. One is a PDF, and then the other one is a PPT file. So whether you need a presentation or a PDF, you can export either. Let me just do a PDF here because I think it's the most expeditious, right? So here's our report.
All right. Thank you. That concludes the demo of ZENatlas. I hope you guys all enjoyed it as much as I did providing it. If you'd like to explore the platform firsthand, getting access is quick and easy. You just need to go to our website, zenatlas.zenfra.ai, click the sign up button. From there, it'll ask you to create an account, and you're ready to get started right away. So once you sign in, you'll be able to begin modeling solutions, reviewing end of life data, analyzing known vulnerabilities, and applying guided recommendations to make better solutioning decisions. If you have any questions or would like a deeper dive, our team is here to help. So give us a shout and we'll get back to you. Thank you for taking the time to watch this video again. We look forward to helping you make solutioning more efficient, predictable, and risk aware with ZENatlas. Thank you so much. Have a great day. Bye.